the doorway, then you thought of something more. I stood there with my coat on, listening by the door. You smiled before you finished, and I already knew we'd said goodbye 3 times, still I stayed with you. The hour had grown late, we let it wait. There was still another story, still another thought to share. Every time we turned to leave, we found a reason to stay there. Nothing had to be decided, nothing had to change. We just let a lovely evening take its time to fade. You told me about your morning, I told you about mine. Then something small made us laugh, and we forgot the time. The hallway became quiet, the lights were growing low. Still neither one was ready to be the first to go. Could wait outside, we had a little time. There was still another story, still another thought to share. Every time we turned to leave, we found a reason to stay there. Nothing had to be decided, nothing had to change. We just let a lovely evening take its time to fade. Years may blur the words and change what we recall, but I may still remember not wanting to leave at all. One last story, one last smile, then another little while. There was still another story, still another thought to share. Every time we turned to leave, we found a reason to stay there. No promise made it special, no grand words made it true. It was simply one good evening I was glad to spend with you. Cups were resting on the table, the room had settled into blue. I heard the old clock in the hallway, and every sound led back to you. The evening asked for no conclusion, no careful words we had to find. We simply watched the shadows lengthen and let the hours fall behind. There was no need to fill the silence, no need to turn away. Some feelings grow more beautiful when to change. This is where the quiet begins, where the world no longer hurries, where a moment opens slowly and the heart has room to stay. This is where the quiet begins, with the night beyond the window and the warmth of being near you as the daylight fades away. You spoke about a distant summer, a road you used to know by heart. I told you how the years had taught me that leaving is the hardest part. And something softened in the stillness, a kindness neither tried to name. The room remained exactly as it was, yet nothing felt the same. There was no promise in the silence, no future we could see, only the gentle understanding of what this hour could be. This is where the quiet begins, where the world no longer hurries, where a moment opens slowly and the heart has room to stay. This is where the quiet begins, with the night beyond the window and the warmth of being near you as the daylight fades away. Years may carry us onward and soften what we knew, but I will keep this simple evening the way it felt with you. No grand farewell was waiting, no reason to pretend. We only let the night grow deeper and wished it would not end. This is where the quiet begins, where the world no longer hurries, where the hours move so gently they seem almost to remain. This is where the quiet begins, in the space between two voices and the comfort of a memory that will find me once again. Rested on the street. You placed the kettle by the window and drew another chair for me. We spoke of people we remembered and places neither one had seen. The room grew warmer as the daylight turned slowly into something deep. There was no reason to be leaving, no hour we had to keep. The night had gathered all around us, but nothing felt asleep. We left the light on by the window, a quiet gold against the rain, as though the room could hold the moment and gently call it back their silence too. You found a photograph between the pages of an older book. We could not name the year or season, but knew the road from just one look. You smiled and said the time was strange now, how far away could still feel near. And for a while the years between us grew soft enough to disappear. We did not try to hold the moment or ask how long it stayed. We only let the room grow quieter as evenings slowly changed. We left the light on by the window, a quiet gold against the rain, as though the room could hold the moment and gently call it back again. We left the light on through the evening, while every distant sound withdrew. Some nights become a place inside us, because we shared their silence too. Tomorrow might arrive unnoticed and lead us separate ways, but I will keep the gentle stillness that settled in that place. The rain was only water, the light was only small, yet somehow in that ordinary room we seemed to have it all. We left the light on by the window until the street was dark and still, and though the night kept moving onward, that quiet warmth remained there still. We left the light on through the evening, with nothing left to prove or do. Some nights become a home within us and wait there quietly with you. came back for my keys. There was a folded note beside the empty seat. You hadn't said a thing before you walked away. Just four familiar words waiting there for me. Some kindness arrives without asking to be seen. You knew what I would worry about before I ever said. You left a little certainty where I would find it instead. No promise for forever, no answer to everything, just enough to make tomorrow feel a little easier to me. I carried it back home and left it by my bed. Read those simple words once more before I turned the light down. The morning came as always, nothing else had changed. Still I took that piece of paper with me through the day. Some kindness stays long after words are read. You knew what I would worry about before I ever said. You left a little certainty where I would find it instead. No promise for forever, no answer to everything, just enough to make tomorrow feel a little easier to me. Years from now, the paper may be gone, but I think I'll still remember how four small words felt strong. You knew what I would worry about and quietly understood. Sometimes someone knowing us can do more than answers could. Nothing grand was written there, nothing needed to be. Just a few familiar words and someone thinking of me. You knew when I was quiet and never asked me why. You'd sit there by the window and let the evening pass. We didn't need an answer or anything to change. Somehow the room grew softer whenever you remained. You gave the silence time and stayed a little while. You always seemed to know I came to you one evening with too much on my mind. You placed a book beside me and left the questions behind. We watched the daylight fading, then laughed at something small. I can't recall what troubled me, I only recall us there. You gave the silence time and stayed a little while. You always seemed to know when I needed nothing more than someone sitting near me. As evening crossed the floor, you never tried to mend me or find the perfect words. You simply stayed beside me until the world felt warm. Years may take the reasons and carry them away, but I still know the feeling of that quiet place. You always seem to know when words could simply wait. You gave the moment room and never turned away. I may forget the evening and what had brought me there, but I will still remember how peaceful it felt to stay. You began a story one evening from a summer long ago. Then someone called you from the room and you said we'd finish tomorrow. I never thought to ask again. There seemed to be so much time, but years can carry little things to places we cannot find. Still I remember your voice and the way you took your time. I wonder where the story went beyond the words you said, but more than any ending, I remember being there. The room was warm around us, nothing hurried us along, and somehow what was left unsaid is what I've carried on. We shared 1,000 other days and talked of everything. Some memories slowly disappeared while this one stayed with me. I see the way you smiled at me before you turned away, certain there would always be another quiet day. If I could have that evening back, I wouldn't ask how it ends. I'd simply stay a little longer and hear your voice again. I wonder where the story went, but I don't need to know. The part that mattered stayed with me long after years had gone. The room was warm around us, nothing hurried us along. And somehow that unfinished moment still feels whole to me. You always save the chair beside you, even when I came in late. You'd move your coat and make some room, as if you knew I'd stay. We talked until the room grew quiet, about the smallest things. I never knew those ordinary nights would mean so much to me. There was nothing we were waiting for, nowhere we had to be. I remember sitting close to you while hours slipped away. A story here, a little laugh, and nothing more to say. No grand occasion brought us there, no moment we had planned, just two chairs standing side by side, and time we didn't count. One night I found the room already full and thought I'd stand a while. You saw me from across the room and moved your coat aside. It was such a simple gesture, you probably never knew how being given somewhere to belong could stay with someone too. Years can change the rooms we know, and where our evenings end. But sometimes I still look beside me and think of you again. I remember sitting close to you with nowhere else to go. The evening beside an empty chair until you come around. I didn't know that evening how long the thought would stay, but even now I think of you when someone waits for me. There were so many evenings I barely noticed them. Small things you did so easily, I understand them now. The coat laid near the doorway, a cup kept warm for me, the quiet way you cared without a need to speak. Years have changed so many rooms and taken us far away. Still something in me softens when I see a light remain. Some kindness asks for nothing and never needs a name. It simply leaves a little warmth for someone coming late. I didn't know that evening what memory it would make, but now I know how love can live in ordinary things. Every Sunday after lunch, you opened up the tin and saved the piece you loved for someone coming by. Sometimes no one came, you never seemed to mind. You wrapped it up with care and left it there a while. I used to wonder why you always saved a place. Now I know the smallest things hold love, something good left waiting for someone yet to come. You never had to say it or make the moment grand. Love was simply there in what you saved for them. Years later in my own home, I caught myself one day leaving something good before I cleared away. I smiled when I noticed that old familiar way. Something of your kindness had quietly remained. Some things travel gently quietly gave to me. Soft with time, the writing turning pale. You wrote about the rain and asked if I was well. Such ordinary words, I still remember them. I read them once again and heard your voice somehow. Still I held your letter, and the years fell away. Beside the window and slowly read again. You wrote about the flowers and how the summer changed. I used to read your letters, then put them all away. I never knew those little words would mean so much one day. Time may fade the paper and carry years away, but something of your kindness still remains. There you were, between the faded lines, still speaking gently from another time. Nothing grand was written and nothing needed to be. I held your letter longer and kept you close to me. Chose the same old cup, a little crack along the side. Others waited, quiet on the shelf, but somehow that one was yours. I never asked you why. I never needed to. Morning came and there you were, holding that One day the handle broke. I thought we'd let it go. You smiled and kept it on the shelf. Years have passed and still I see it there. A little piece of ordinary days. Some things stay when years are gone, holding what we cannot hold. Morning comes and I remember you beside the window, holding that old cup. Nothing special, nothing rare, just a quiet morning, still here with me. Inside a book I'd put away, the ink had faded at the edge, but every line was waiting there. I sat beside the window light and let the afternoon grow still. So many years had come and gone, yet I remembered how it felt. Some things disappear with time, some simply learn to rest, and what I couldn't say back then feels gentler in my hands. I don't need to send these words or find the road that leads to you. Some memories can stay behind and still be beautiful and true. I wouldn't ask the years to turn or change the way our story went. I'm only glad I knew a love that left such kindness when it left. The evening settled through the room. I read the final lines once more. There wasn't anything to solve, no hidden answer left to find. We only knew what we knew then, and gave the best that we could give. Perhaps that's all a heart can ask. And two lives slowly drift apart. There are words we never speak that somehow find their place. Not every door must open twice for love to leave some grace. I don't need to send these words or wonder where they might have gone. The life we knew has had its time, and both of us have carried on. I'll fold the page and put it back, and let the evening settle in. Some memories don't need goodbye, they only need a quiet place. The cups were drying by the sink, soft evening crossed the chairs. I turned the hallway light down low, the old clock spoke upstairs. This room was never still before, a door would open wide. A sudden laugh would fill the air, then wander through the rooms. Now every sound has found its place, and silence settles near. It happened little by little as seasons moved along. The voices left these windows but never truly disappeared. I miss the days of crowded rooms, yet something gentle stays. The love that filled these walls before still meets me here each day. Photograph beside the stairs still holds the morning light. I pause before it now and then and see those years again. The table waits with fewer plates, the rooms are still and clear. But sometimes on a Sunday night my hands remember more. Habits carry tenderness long after years have passed. It happened little by little as seasons moved along. The footsteps crossed the doorway and found their lives beyond. I miss the days of crowded rooms, yet something gentle stays. The love that filled these walls before still meets me here each day. A home is more than open doors or voices in the hall. It keeps the warmth of every life that once belonged within. It happened little by little, and I have let it be. The door's still open when they come. The rooms fill easily, then evening rests upon the glass and leaves the hallway still. All the years we gathered here stay quietly with me. Beside the river, when evening turned to gold, the air was warm and quiet. The road was ours alone. You spoke about the summer. I watched the distant shore. A single window shimmered where daylight was no more. Some ask for nothing but time enough to stay. There was a glow beyond us, so gentle and so clear. It rested on the water and drew the evening near. I never knew that happiness could feel so calm and small. Just walking there beside you, with nowhere else to go. The boats were tied and sleeping. The trees had lost their sound. Your coat brushed softly past me as shadows gathered round. We did not speak of endings or where the years might lead. The night was wide before us, and that was all we'd need. Some memories grow warmer the farther they become. Gentle and so clear. It rested on the water and drew the evening near. I never knew that happiness could feel so calm and small. Just walking there beside you, with nowhere else to go. I have forgotten across the water whenever night is near. I never needed promises or words that lasted long. The peaceful walk beside you was more than enough. beside your chair. I couldn't even picture it, but you said it was always there. Then you mentioned something I once said on an afternoon years ago. I laughed because I'd lost the words you somehow still could know. Funny what the heart keeps when the mind lets go. You kept the smallest pieces, the ones I never thought would last. A sentence said without thinking, a kindness buried in the past. Maybe that's how time stays with us, not in everything we knew, but in the little things we carried without meaning to. I remembered how you waited whenever I was running late. You remembered that I always called before you reached the gate. We sat there trading memories, surprised by what remained. Two people from the same old days, remembering them different ways. Funny what the heart keeps when the years move on. You kept the smallest pieces, the ones I never thought would last. A sentence said without thinking, a kindness buried in the past. Maybe that's how time stays with us, not in everything we knew, but in the little things we carried without meaning to. We don't remember everything. Maybe we were never meant to. But hearing what you kept of me made those years feel close again. We kept the smallest pieces in places neither one could see. You carried something said by me, I carried what you did for me. Maybe that's enough to tell us why some days don't disappear. The things we barely noticed then can still feel close from here. Neither of us moved. There was nowhere we had to be. Your coat stayed on the chair. Mine was waiting by the door. We had said goodbye already, then found something more. The evening had grown quiet, but we were in no hurry. Stay a little longer, there is still some time. Nothing has to happen, nothing has to change tonight. Let the world keep moving, we can leave it far away. Some moments become precious talked about tomorrow and things we couldn't know. But sitting there beside you was enough for me to know. The evening had grown quiet, still we were in no hurry. Stay a little longer, there is still some time. Nothing has to happen, nothing has to change tonight. Let the world keep moving, we can't leave it far away. Some moments become precious only when we let them stay. Maybe years from now I won't remember every word, but I'll remember how it felt when neither of us hurried. One more story, one more smile, one more quiet while. Stay a little longer, there is still some time. Nothing has to happen, nothing has to change tonight. Let tomorrow find us when tomorrow comes our way. Some ordinary evenings are the ones that choose to stay. The chair beside the fire was waiting where it always stood. A folded blanket on the armrest beside the book you thought was good. The wind moved softly through the garden and touched the branches to the glass. I watched the amber light grow quieter and thought of winters in the past. There was no sorrow in the silence, no need to turn away. The room was simply holding what the years could not erase. The chair beside the fire still keeps a little warmth somehow, as though the evening remembers the way we used to linger there. The chair beside the fire holds nothing anyone can see, yet every quiet evening brings that gentle room to me. You always waited for the kettle before you turned another page, then told me some familiar story that had grown softer with its age. I never knew which little moments would stay when other things were gone. A cup, a book, a winter window, the light that quietly carried on. I do not ask the years to answer or call the old days near. I only let the the fading firelight, make one small memory clear. The chair beside the fire still keeps a little warmth somehow, as though the evening remembers the way we used to linger there. The chair beside the fire holds nothing anyone can see, yet every quiet evening brings that gentle room to me. Perhaps life is held together by hours we hardly knew, a room that slowly filled with evening and time once shared with you. No grand occasion marked the moment, no words were made to stay. We simply let the fire grow lower and watch the light turn gray. The chair beside the fire still waits beneath the evening glow, and though the years keep moving onward, some rooms are slow to let us go. The chair beside the fire keeps one small place where I can be, near all the quiet kindness that still remains with me. Took the road beyond the houses, where summer fields had turned to gold. You named the places as we passed them, from stories you had often told. The afternoon moved through the windows and rested softly on your hands. We had no need to reach the distance or follow any careful plans. The road was quiet before us, the sky was wide and clear, and every turn felt familiar because you were sitting near. We knew the road by heart, though years had changed the view. The hills were still unfolding the way they used to do. We knew the road by heart and let the miles go slowly by. Some journeys stay within us long after roads divide. The bridge beside the river, the little town, the weathered sign. You said the trees looked somewhat taller, I said they only needed time. Then through the glass the light grew softer, and evening gathered on the land. Nothing important had been spoken, still I began to understand. We knew the road by heart, though years had changed the view. The hills by. Some journeys stay within us long after roads divide. I may forget the names of places or where each turning led, but I will keep the gentle silence and every word you said. We knew the road by heart beneath the fading afternoon. The fields moved on behind us, the evening came too soon. We knew the road by heart and never hurried toward the end. Some journeys stay beside us like an old and faithful friend. The garden after rain lay quiet beneath the evening sky. Small drops rested on the roses as the final light went by. You opened up the wooden doorway and stood beside me without sound. The paths we thought we knew so clearly had softened where the rain came down. Nothing had truly disappeared, nothing asked us to remain. The fading garden grow still after the rain. The garden after rain held one last gentle light. The flowers leaned in silence toward the coming night. The garden after rain asked nothing in return. It only gave the evening a quiet place to rest. We walked beneath the bending branches where water gathered on the stone. You said the air felt calm and distant, as though the day had slowly gone. A single bird crossed through the stillness, then faded somewhere past the trees. We did not try to keep the moment or ask it not to leave. The garden after rain gentle, still and